Hello, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. Welcome to Celebrating Black Excellence. Our next guest is actor Andrew Liner. How you doing today, sir?
I'm great. I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for being here. We definitely appreciate it. Now, let's get started with your journey. How did you get started with acting?
It was a mandatory class for me in elementary school and in middle school. And my parents were like, "You're gonna play sports. You don't need to worry about that on stage stuff." And then chased a girl into a musical and kind of caught the bug for it a little bit. And it became my thing to do in high school, and I was doing sports as well. And the more I learned about the craft, the more I started to hone my own craft, and the more I started to, catch that bug. And yeah, from then on, I guess I was kind of hooked.
Nice, nice. Now, most people may remember you from the series Grownish, where you played Rodney. Now, is it true that you were in college at the same time that you were shooting the series?
Yeah, I mean, so I booked it. That's the summer going into my freshman year of college, and I, yeah. So we started shooting in the summer, and then I was going to school as a screen acting major at Chapman. So I was going back from Orange County to the Disney lot, back to Orange County, back to Disney lot. Like I missed midterms to go shoot. Um, yeah, it was a wacky. It was kind of crazy, and I definitely like it helped mold my college experience, and then also mold what I wanted to end up doing with my life. Because I feel like that's like the journey in college that a lot of kids go on. It's like, what do I want to do? Who do I want to be? And that was a huge part. And everyone was so sweet, and it was one of the best experiences.
Nice. Now, how was it for you acting as a college student, actually being a college student?
It was funny because from jump I wasn't a college student yet. I was going to be. And so I was like, it's my preconceived thought of what college was, or what college is. And then once I got there, I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what it is. But I mean, it was fun, man. It was definitely like a you're gonna go home and live it, and then you're gonna go to work and play,
Mm.
and it's the same thing. Um, Yeah, it was. I think it was a lot of. How do I say it? It made my college experience a specific thing, and I mean, I guess the best way to say it is it showed me not only how to dictate myself and how to be, but it also showed me like who I could be and what I could do, which is then what I ended up wanting to do with the rest of my life. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, you portrayed Mason on the Peacock original series Vampire Academy. Can you tell us about your experience on that show?
Yeah, that show was amazing. I had the pleasure of playing Mason, and we shot that whole show in Spain, in Pamplona, and I was there for like 8 months. And my character does a lot of stunt training, so I got basically like 8 months of like core stunt training with the best stunt guys in Spain, which was amazing. Alex CA and Fran and like all these guys who ended up being some of my closest friends. And it 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 was I feel like every project you do, you should take something away from it. Whether it's an experience or whether it's a skill. Definitely from Vampire Academy, I got to take that skill with me of stunt work and of you know um, learning what it's like to go. That was the first show I ever did for that long of a time where I was a series regular. It was my first series regular job. I learned a lot, and whether it was about stunts or whether it was about set etiquette or how to deal with another actor or how to deal with a director or how to take a note properly. I was learning left, right, and center, and I think that was the most important thing. was to kind of toss the pride aside and be like, all right, I don't know, so let me get in there and learn. Um, yeah, I turned
Abs-
21 out there too. It was
okay.
crazy.
Okay, absolutely, absolutely. And that's what life is about. It's about learning and growing. So definitely thank you so much
Totally.
for sharing that with us.
Yeah.
So you recently starred in the film Please Don't Feed the Children. Now, for people who haven't seen that project, can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's an apocalyptic semi like a virus like COVID, but it turns people into zombies. And that's the world you immediately jump into. And I'm the head of a ragtag group of kids that are running from the cops because the cops end up throwing the kids can't get infected, and the cops try to grab all the kids, round them up, and toss them in concentration camps.
Hmm.
And so I got my core family, and I'm like, cops are on our tail, let's go. And then once we boogie, we uh we find ourselves in a house with a creepy lady, and yeah, the rest is history there.
Got you. So that just means we got to check it out.
Yeah, you gotta check it out. You gotta check it out.
So you are currently starring in Netflix's new series, Ransom Canyon. Now, can you tell us about your character? Can you give us a little preview about what we can expect from the show?
Yeah, sure. Ransom is a Texas family drama. I play Reed Collins. He's the star football player, prodigy son, the big name on campus type of kid. Um, but a lot isn't as it seems. He's grieving. He's trying to find himself, trying to be a better man. Uh, the world, kind of comes crashing down on him, and as the season progresses, we kind of see his true colors. And yeah, I think it's a fun show. I think it's a fun time. I think a lot of times with these family dramas, it can feel, uh, you know, we're going here, we're going here, we're going here. But I think we really build the world out, and every character has a purpose, which is special. So yeah, Ransom Canyon, baby.
All right. Well, we are definitely looking forward to it for sure. Now, can you talk about how important representation is to you when it comes to racial identity in movies and television?
Yeah. When I was growing up, I never really saw a kid that looked like me on screen because I'm mixed, and I think a lot of times, for me, when I was going through audition processes, it was, oh, we really like him. He's just not white enough. Ah, we really like him. He's just not Latino enough. We really, really like him. He's just not black enough. And it's like, I am enough. I am enough.
Hmm.
It's just whether or not we want to, show someone that's mixed. And I think that for me, a big thing is, you know, we look at all the greatest actors of all time, and we got like guys like Denzel and Viola, and then we got Daniel Day Lewis and Marlon Brando, Paul Newman, all these guys. But I never see a mixed guy up there, And for me, it's not because I can't do it. It's just because I haven't. I think we haven't had the representation yet. Um, so it's very important to me. I think that a lot of times when kids grow up and they don't see themselves, it's hard because it's a sense of, oh, I can't do that, and I don't want a kid to ever feel like that. I'm inspired daily by people that look like me, people that don't. So yeah, I think that my mission with acting started off with being like, I want to see a guy like myself on screen.
Hmm.
I want to see that. I want to feel that. I want to taste that. Because I think like when we see a reflection of ourselves, and that's essentially what strikes us in cinema is seeing a reflection of yourself and being like, oh, I've done something like that before, or I've felt that way. Like that feeling I've felt. It makes you feel seen and it makes you feel understood.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that with that representation, it gives more people the opportunity to be seen and understood. And I think that makes the world a better place, to be honest. So, yeah, it's about, peace, love, and positivity and spreading that. And I think one of the ways to do that is through representation.
Thank you so much for sharing that. We definitely appreciate it. Now, what words of encouragement can you give someone who wants to get into acting or into the entertainment business?
Man, just do it. Go hard at it. Give it your everything. Open yourself up. Be vulnerable. Just at the end of the day, also just, be real. Talk and listen, you know? But I think if you want to do something, go do it, I think if you live your life with that in mind, I think you're in a happy place. I think you're in a good place. So, yeah, I guess my advice is to go out there and do it. We got phones. Go create something. Go write something. Go, take a script that you like online and go read it with your buddies. I think that's the biggest thing. That's what I used to do in high school. Well, I just do a table read of The Breakfast Club or whatever, and it's just like just do it, We have the opportunity. Everyone's got the chance to. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for that advice. We definitely appreciate it. Now, if people want to learn more about you or they want to continue to follow your journey, how can they do so?
You can follow me on Instagram at drew.miner. And hopefully you can just be tuning into some stuff I got coming out. I got this film I did called Bang Bang that should be coming out this year. Please Don't Feed the Children, Ransom Canyon. So yeah, hopefully some things are coming out this year, which will be good.
Nice. Well, you are definitely keeping busy, and we definitely will be sure to keep up with you. So thank you so much, Andrew, for taking the time out of your busy schedule to talk with us today. We definitely appreciate it.
Thank you, Carl.
All right. All right, everyone. I am Carlton T. Clay. This is Celebrate Black Excellence. We celebrate Black Excellence every day. Have a good one.